We've been tracking Portmore's parish push, and as reported, there was concern for the parish's boundaries that they may be in breach of the Constitution as polling divisions may be affected. This led to a legal row between the two major political parties. But a parliamentary committee meeting with the Electoral Commission of Jamaica revealed how electoral boundaries will be remapped. Courtney Lewis joins me on set with the latest.
Well, Nika, as Portmore officially moves towards becoming Jamaica's 15th parish, major groundwork is now underway to redraw electoral boundaries. The Electoral Commission of Jamaica gave an interim update in a constituency boundaries committee meeting on Wednesday. The ECJ's Director of Elections says they have begun the technical process to define what this new parish will look like on the electoral map. But as for the timelines for this project, the Commission still has no confirmed dates for when the realignment will be completed. The Electoral Commission of Jamaica, the ECJ, has begun the process to establish new boundaries for St. Catherine as Portmore becomes Jamaica's 15th parish. Director of Elections at the ECJ, Glasspool Brown, says fieldwork using GIS technology is underway to construct a new electoral map guided by an advisory committee.
To achieve this accurately, our team will be physically walking the boundaries, accompanied by guides and key stakeholders. And secondly, it is critical that when we do that work, we capture the GPS coordinates for the new polling division boundaries within the parishes of St. Catherine and Portmore.
But Portmore's progression to parish status is not without major changes.
To establish these new boundaries is necessitates a number of changes, and these changes encompass splits and mergers for existing polling division. It also will require the renumbering and potential renaming of St. Catherine constituencies affected by the alignment. It also will require the renumbering of associated St. Catherine electoral division.
Among the critical tasks ahead, the renaming and renumbering of the 3 new Portmore constituencies, an agreement that must be reached between stakeholders. A written submission detailing descriptions of polling divisions is also required, alongside proposals from both the JLP and the PNP.
Hopefully, an agreement can be reached by all members of the Parish Boundary Advisory Committee. In a case, though, where no agreement by the Parish Boundary Advisory Committee, an established procedure for accepting agreement be with a consultation between the nominated commissioners and the Director of Election.
Failing agreement at that stage, a revised draft outlining constituency and electoral boundaries, as well as polling division numbering, will be presented to the Parish Boundary Forum for MPs and caretakers to sign. The General Secretaries of both political parties will also need consensus. But the question of when these procedures will roll out lingers.
There's a significant amount of work that needs to be done. We have not yet arrived, we have not finalized a timeline as such. We're working on those. As soon as those timelines are available, certainly when we come back on the 31st of May, we'll be able to provide the committee with a better indication of the timeline.
Courtney Lewis for CVM News.